Yo, what it do, kinfolk, skinfolk, newbies, lifers? Let them know they are not in the wrong place. They are with the Life Be Lifing podcast.
Man, we lit.
And we got
Happy to
special
be here,
guests with
man.
us for show tonight, man. We got from DC. I told you I move around. I ain't hype. I ain't international like hype yet. Shout out to hype. But you know, I get around. You know what I'm saying? I'm from DC. Y'all remember my co-host, my former co-host was from DC, Big Mish. And we got these folks out in DC, the Yocuzpodcast.
What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing?
They rocking with us tonight on this Black Friday. I'm gonna let them go around and introduce themselves individually. You know what I'm saying? Starting with, of course, Cuz.
What's up, man? Listen, y'all already know who it is, man. It's Cuz from the Yocuzpodcast, man. We lit every day, all day.
Y'all already know what it is. It's Podcast Izzy, man. You can catch me on Yocuzpodcast Fridays and Sundays. You already know. Let's go.
Hey, Shawty, you already know what it is. It's your boy One Take Jake. Catch me on the podcast every Wednesday. Tap in.
For sure.
Yeah, SCS, man. SCS, aka Smokey the Scientist, man. You can catch me each and every Thursday, along with my good man from Philly on the Yocuzpodcast, and also Roundtable Saturdays, each and every other Saturday, man. Happy to be here, man. What's going on?
Yes,
Thank
sir.
y'all for having us. Thank you for having us. Well, thank y'all for having me while I'm having y'all at the same time.
Yes, Lord.
But yeah, glad for y'all to be here, man. Let's get straight to it. Listen, I'm a geek, as y'all can see behind me is a real life. Somebody thought it was green screen before, but this is some of my real life collection behind me. You know what I'm saying, I got my blackety black stuff at the top shelf, so you feel me?
Right.
You know, and everything else spills out in there. But give me your top 3 superheroes, man. Whether it's from shows y'all watch, comic books, cartoons, it's all fair game. Give me your top 3 heroes.
Okay. So everything fair game. Everything
fair game.
All right. So let's get this straight. Like, you ain't the only geek on the. You know what I'm saying? Let's get.
I never expect to be. I never.
You're not the only.
Talk to me.
Like, stop, man. Like, listen, stop playing with your boy. Like, I'm an anime manga guy.
One question.
What's the question?
Does it have to just be a superhero? Can it be a supervillain?
Oh, for sure. Super characters across the board. There we go. We go. Yeah. Let's make this interesting.
Man, for sure. So I'm an anime guy. You know what I'm saying? I like manga. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so it's always everything about anime is Dragon Ball Z with me. You already know is Goku. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. Saying this is my shit.
Talk
like it's nothing like I don't know. Like it's nothing compared to like can't nobody beat this guy. I don't care Superman. I don't care
nobody.
Nobody can beat this guy. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody in the universe gonna beat this guy. You see what I'm saying? So I mean. Listen,
I mean, for what it's
say that for another podcast.
Japan.
That's another episode right there.
I'm gonna do my line. Okay, I'm going with Goku.
Yes,
off
sir.
the break. I'm gonna go with Lil Bird. Right?
Wow.
Of course. All right. Let me get out of that round. I'm gonna go with Blade. Right?
I like Blade.
My man. You know what I'm saying? I got to go with Blade, right?
The savior of Marvel Cinematic Universe, right there.
What did he say?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? You can't never go with Wolverine. Go wrong with Wolverine.
Can't go wrong with Wolverine, man. Can't go wrong with
is a soldier. You know what I'm saying? And then I got to go with Storm, man. Like that's one of the attributes I want, man. You got to control, you can control the elements. Come on, man.
Sir.
Hey,
yes, sir.
Hey, that's my top ones right there, man. That got to be my top ones.
Yes, sir. Quality list.
Yeah.
Let's go. Whoever next up.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, Izzy. You said the same first two that I was gonna say. I was gonna say Goku and Lord Beerus. But all right, I'm gonna keep Goku, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna go Super Broly.
Okay. Okay.
And yeah, we talking heavy. I'm gonna go Super Broly.
Okay, Super Broly instead of the classic Broly. Okay.
You talking that?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna go man. somebody real random. I'm gonna go like Cell. Yeah, that's my 3.
Okay.
Goku, Super Broly, and Cell. We kicking
It's
ass.
like soup here. It's like Billy.
Okay.
I like
That's a good arc. He fits. He had a good arc.
Right. So I ain't really in the comics, right? So I probably sound a little. I'm like an elder here, right? So I'm going to let y'all know. Just y'all know, because some gonna know what I'm talking about. Some might not. I don't know. These my superheroes. Wait, I ain't in the comics. I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
Junkyard Dog, Mr.
Okay.
And Inspector Gadget.
Oh shit!
Okay, man. Legit miss.
Yeah.
Inspector Gadget. Oh my god!
Inspector Gadget is a classic.
That's legend. That's legend.
Hey. All right.
Hey.
My three.
Felix the Cat.
Spawn.
Felix the Cat.
Motherfucking Thundercats.
Okay.
And Dick Tracy.
All of them.
Right. All
of them.
Okay. All right.
All the Thundercats. All the Thundercats.
All of them.
Whole squad in there.
Yeah, that's what.
Panda was black. It's cool. As long as we could all accept the Panda was black. That's cool.
Right?
That's cool.
Man, cuz showed his age. My man said Dick Tracy. Good God.
It's Tracy.
They talking about cuz. You got
You hear me, son? Carry all the way back on smoke. You hear me?
That's when they had the coloring book with the paint in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for real.
Oh, yo, what?
For sure. Damn.
That was good.
That was good. All right, that's a good little introductory warm-up question. Now, before we get to a couple of the clips, I want to ask, because all y'all unique, y'all got this great cohesive unit. What is it individually that y'all feel like y'all bring to the podcast space? Like me specifically, what I intend to bring to the podcast space with Life Be Lifing is it's not an exclusively black space. Like we're not like we don't allow white people, but it's more for black people to have a space where we can actually have conversations like respectfully, but still passionately. You feel me? Like I want a space for people to be able to get their bars off, spit their truth, but not in a divisive way. Like you see how a lot of them podcasts have it, man versus women, rich versus poor. We ain't doing none of that.
Right.
So that's what I'm bringing is we gonna have conversations. We gonna have it real. We gonna have it raw, but we still gonna have it for the sake of understanding, as opposed to somebody coming out on top. What individually y'all feel like y'all bring?
For the most part, me, I like to bring I like to explain, break things down to the nitty gritty with the people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people don't really understand certain things that really be going on. So a lot of times when we talking politics, I like to break it down for the people. You know, a lot of people, it goes over a lot of people's head, and they like to talk that legal lingo, and that people really don't understand. So it's my job to break it down to them and spin it and put it in a way that the people can understand. So that's what I bring to Yocuzpodcast when I'm on and when we do what we do.
I like that.
Right. What I bring to the table, I bring all the bomb questions and I bring the energy. I definitely bring the energy. You feel what I'm saying? And this energy is like this all day to all of them. And they know that, to all of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what time it is, whatever. I'm going to send a text, and if you don't answer the text, I'm calling off the break.
20 times.
He's not lying. He's like 20 times.
You hear me? So me bring to the podcast energy.
I love it.
And he's not a liar.
Yeah, he's the modern day RZA. He got a right.
Okay, that says a lot. That says a lot right there.
He got a right. Different people from these different quadrants of Southeast together. Right. And let's get it jumping. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that makes sense.
All right, Smoker Jake.
So I'm one take Jake. I'm the music guy. I'm the audio engineer. I'm also a youth mentor, so I would consider myself in this dynamic like the bridge between young and old. You know what I'm saying? I always be making jokes about my old heads. You know, I love them to death, but I try to keep the youth. You know what I'm saying? Rolling around in this energy. So I'm saying that's what I bring. I feel like I bring the bridge of the gap between the young and the old here at the Yocuzpodcast.
I love that. That's perfect. That's perfect. All right, let's see if I can
smoke.
I feel like I bring a sort of sense of diversity in the orthodox type of way, man. I like to let my team go in on whatever topic it is, and at the end I might come in and even question them. You know what I'm saying? I might.
He ain't lying either.
I try to find a way to think outside of. You know what I'm saying? Just come with a different type of perspective, even if it seemed like we all should agree or would agree. It's like, nah, let me throw a monkey wrench in there because just to get everybody to look at it from a different, perspective. And I might always be eating something, or I might be in the shower when it's time to get on the show. Listen, man, I'm just saying, I almost didn't make this one. So yeah, you never know. I just make, you never know. You know what I'm saying?
And that's fact. That's fact.
He's not
that's definitely fact.
I dig that. All right, so shoot, I did. So Randall, could you possibly share your screen and play for the crowd some of the clips that I sent in the group chat?
Oh, now do that.
Let me see if I could do mine.
Yeah. You should be able to do it though.
Yeah, just send it to him, and it'll pop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he can share his screen, and he can go into the group chat that we have.
Stream.
All right, send it to the group chat. Let's see.
They already in there. The joints I sent earlier, they should be in there.
Oh no, that's on Instagram. I'm talking about on this because I'm on Steam, y'all.
You see where they present at?
Present. Okay. Oh, okay. So I can share the screen. Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
Smart.
You can pull it up. You can pull it up.
You smart. That means all right. Cool.
He could drive, right?
Do it. That means I can actually do it.
Yeah. You could drive, bro.
Just pull it up.
All right. Bet. Let me go ahead and bring it up then.
Hey, down here, man, Yocuzpodcast, we got you.
Oh man, we got you, bro.
Much appreciated. Hold on, what is going on?
Everybody got a background. They gonna make pull up. Everybody got a little background.
Hold on, hey, cuz.
Everybody got a little background. I don't like that.
Bam! There it is.
There it is.
Look, see, there you go. Show it on. See,
Yeah. That's it.
What he trying to say is, us older guys are not that,
Listen, if the shoe fits, wear it, brother.
Virtual background. Y'all got to get real background.
Oh, did you?
Okay.
Did you send it?
But what it's worth? I think the real backgrounds look better because of this little stuff right here with the virtual. You know what I'm saying? I felt left out because y'all looking sweet. So don't do me like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do me like that. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Damn, see now, but I look like a cartoon though. See, that ain't.
Give me the slow bot.
You don't like the shadow?
I don't like the little shadow right here. Like that look wild. Let me take this damn thing off. I don't like that.
Nah, leave that on there, bro. That look good, bro. Yeah, leave it on there.
Look good. Yeah, it ain't bad. I'm looking at it actually. It looks good.
Hell yeah, it do.
Hey. All right. I'm gonna take y'all word for it, man. Her thumbnails.
Did you get it?
Amazing.
Yes, no, it ain't on there yet. I don't know why it's acting funky and wonky right now. In the meantime, between time, because we ain't gonna stall, we gonna ball.
Right.
What else did we have? All right, so one of the things that I was going to talk about a little bit later, right, is about, this is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. So there was a clip that I was going to share about personal pockets of selfishness. My man Mr. Know-It-All said it on his podcast when I was on there for episode 216. It's out there now for those who want to go ahead catch it, the Mr. Know-It-All podcast. And we talked about, like, for men specifically, right? Because the way most men is built, we happy if our folks is happy. That's what we tell ourselves. As long as our folks are happy, we happy. But that's not always the truth. Because we got to keep going and we got to keep it pushing and we got to keep our folks happy. But sometimes you're not genuinely happy. You just content. You know what I'm saying? You just like, all right, man. She ain't good for me, but it's great for them. So, all right. But what I believe that we do need our own individual pockets of selfishness, stuff that make us feel good, that pours back into us. Like I say at the end of my podcast, every episode, you can't pour out of an empty cup. You know what I mean? Right. So, what is that thing? What is y'all pocket of selfishness that y'all use to pour back into yourself? Something ain't got nothing to do with nobody else, just y'all.
With me, it's for most, it's time. It's just time, right? I'm always doing stuff for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know, that's just the patriarch that I was raised by. You know what I'm saying? It is a type of person who just was always, available for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Right. And at some point in time, man, you got to take some time for yourself and just be selfish and be like, man, you know what? I ain't, hey, look, I need to take some time for myself, because if I ain't energizing myself, I can't do nothing for y'all, for real. So it took a minute for me to realize that sometimes you just got unplugged from everything for a minute and just reset, because even though you got important stuff to do and this is important, you need to do that, you just got to put it to the side, because if you're not good, you ain't gonna get it done anyway. So when you at that point and when you reach that point, you gotta just go ahead and take that time and just be like, you know what, I'm just shut everything down, because there's a lot going on. You see what I'm saying? And then a lot of times what happens is with us as men, you see what I'm saying, people want us to communicate that to them, right? Right. At the same time, we don't really communicate like that. You see what I'm saying? It's just like, hey, once, and definitely I'm raised in the 90s, so once somebody steps aside, you already know it's like, hey, leave him alone, boy. You'll be back in a minute. Ain't no days. Times is soft now. A little soft, a little tender. You see what I'm saying? So everybody want to be, hey, man, all right, man, look, man, what's going on? Man, listen, man, leave me alone. I gave you the signs that you said, but everybody wasn't raised that way. Everybody don't know that's how it moved. Is a different era and time now.
That's a fact.
So a lot of times now, man, you just gotta, like, sometimes it's just time sometimes. And definitely with all men, I believe, you know what I'm saying, because we always moving. And sometimes you need that good 24 to yourself and just be like, hey, man, I'm gonna just get myself right. I'm going down Belly and Springs, go get in the side of the spring and chill and cozy and take back. And
that's the shit. I like doing that.
You know what I'm saying? Phone off. Don't call me. Leave me alone. It need to be done, but it's hard to do. But you definitely need it for sure.
Right. Well, it's. I mean, man, we was. This started when we was young, man.
Yes, sir.
Whether it's from our mothers, no point in my mother, may she rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Or my grandmother, or my aunts, or my sister. I'm gonna take it there because it need to be said. When we was young, let's say, okay, our father was running around or whatever, might have had a couple of uncles or whatever, but we was around these women. It was, if a man wasn't there and you young, it's kind of like be a boy but be a man at the same time, right? Stay in the boy's place, but do all this stuff this grown man's supposed to be doing, right? So you tend to go into a shell because you had something to say at that point. You get what I'm saying? You might not know how to articulate it yet, and that's when the mental shit starts right there. Because you're looking at somebody you respect and you love, which is your mom or whoever raised you at the time, but you got a lot to say. I know because I had a lot to say. but you constantly being told, stand in child's place, young man.
Mm-hmm.
But tomorrow I gotta be this older man. Tomorrow I gotta be this older man around this house though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm between if I try now if I try to step out and do anything outside of my age, I'm being told I'm too grown. You trying to go to the streets, you trying to go to this, but I'm being pushed out there because these people out here is letting me talk. You know what I'm saying? They're giving me an ear. You know what I'm saying? So the mental, I feel like the mental health with us started when we was kids. It grew older and older and older. By the time we got to a certain age, we had enough animosity and a lot of unsaid things inside of us that causes us to just like go crazy. And then they want to sit around and say, well, what's wrong with these niggas or whatever? Well, we've been told our whole life to just shut up and put everything before ourselves. So, you know, I just wanted to put that out there because with no punch to the women or nothing or nothing, but that shit still go on to this day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's kind of like need to be talked about, need to be spoken on when it comes to mental health, not how it is now, but where it started from. You know what I'm saying? That's my take on it.
You ain't lied though.
Right.
Go ahead, Jake.
Pockets of selfishness, man. I ain't even gonna hold you. Sometimes I find that pockets of selfishness be kind of like difficult. At least for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't speak on everybody, but I know us as men, that should be difficult because it's hard to like drop everything that seems to be a responsibility towards everybody else for yourself because you start to feel guilty. At least I do. You know what I'm saying? Like even as far as guilt is concerned, even like, you know how you got some money in your pocket and you know shit need to be done, but you also know you're gonna still have some money after that shit get done. But you also know, like, let's say, man, my son needs some Timberlands for the winter or some shit like that. But at the same time, you know you ain't bought yourself nothing in like 17 months. So you need to go buy yourself something. But as a man, you might feel a little guilty to do that because you know your shorty needs something. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the times, man, dealing with these kids, because I be in my household, it's kids up in this joint. You know what I'm saying? They run around as we speak. In the closet. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of the times, finding little, like, this is a pocket of selfishness right now, this moment, right now. You know, I'm dead serious. That might be funny, but I'm dead serious.
There ain't no cat, boy.
You know, normally I would be doing something with everybody, having to give my whole self to everybody, but I feel like my pocket of selfishness is whenever I get the opportunity to have one, bruh. For real, because I'm always so active, I'm always so busy, I'm always so involved. You know what I'm saying? And it be a lot of the times where you don't have any time to not be involved. So a pocket of selfishness is like a blessing at times. So only time I really have them is like when I got downtime at work. I work in a studio, so it's always active in there. But when it ain't nobody in there, I get to sit down, think, drink some coffee. You know what I'm saying? Or when the kids done ate and they full and they ain't running around in this joint, I might be able to sit down, process something, figure out my next move or whatever. But as far as just times where I just have time to man, that's very rare. You know what I'm saying? That's very rare. I'm always a part of something around this joint, man. So yeah, that's my take on that one.
That's 1000% real.
Yeah.
All right, well, my take, and I ain't never selfish. I'm always looking out. You know what I'm saying? I think if I be selfish, that's being petty to myself. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because I like to see everybody happy, bro. That's just me, so I ain't selfish. You know what I'm saying? I like to be around people that like me, and I like them. So I ain't being selfish. You know what I'm saying? I might pull up on somebody, and they don't even want to see me, but I'm still pull up anyway. So I don't know how to be selfish. I don't even know how to be petty. You feel me? I don't even know how to be petty, so I can't answer that. Feel me?
Can I piggyback on what he just said?
Please do.
If you, by me explaining myself earlier, I'm about to do that right now, right? I didn't give an answer neither, and I didn't give one because and I can piggyback on what he said. I think what I became accustomed to, I don't have a problem with. I learned how to turn it into something, and I'm gonna honestly say I'm stuck there, and I'm gonna say that, and I'm proud of it because I do this shit every day. You know what I'm saying? I do something every day, like, and you ain't even gonna know I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I'm stuck there. And somebody might say that's some mental health. They might say you're not supposed to be stuck there, but I guess learning how to be there for people first and all of that, you come accustomed to having something. When you do have a little space, you're like, man, look, I can do this and do that and just be comfortable because maybe my purpose is to do this. You know what I'm saying? I feel like my purpose is to get up every goddamn day and really be working on somebody else's stuff. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, why that is, but I feel like that I'm stuck there. And sometimes I get into this mode and you know what I'm saying, the appreciation is not shown sometimes where people have a tendency to complain about shit. People have a tendency to complain about when you that type of person, right? But they're not knowing that, you know what I'm saying, you stuck there. So then when you go to fuck all, they not realizing that it ain't just start at that position. This shit been going on for a long time. So if I became accustomed to know how to deal with it, don't piss me off by not appreciating some shit that, you know what I'm saying, that I'm willing to step outside of myself every time.
Stand up.
Not once or twice or 3 times. Every time. And I'm gonna tell you what caused this to go crazy. I don't want to keep babbling on.
No, talk, bro.
I don't trip if I don't get a call from somebody in a month. I don't trip when they off with their boyfriends and their girlfriends and they on trips and I don't bat an eye. I don't complain. I don't say you don't mess with me no more. Obviously, you must be locked in doing something. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we gotta watch when we lock in and we concentrating on things, and somebody had a nerve to call and say, "Damn, man, you ain't need holiday, man, you ain't did this, you did." Well, I done that all my years of my life. People don't give you that. Sometimes people don't give you that space to go and chill. You get what I'm saying? To the point where you'll say, you know what, fuck it, let me go in and just, all because you wanted to chill and you don't want to go off. I think as men, a lot of people tend to crowd our space when we try to get that. So it's almost impossible to get. That's why it's a minimum. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't have to go in the closet. I don't care if kids around or not. If I'm a man and we men and we grown and we taking care of business and we doing this and that, honestly, we deserve that space. We deserve for the kids and the woman to go chill and sit the hell down sometime and just let us, you know what I'm saying, roam around freely just like they do. But that's just the way of the world, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't call it insanity, but we definitely need to get out of that. Or yeah, we crazy if we keep doing it. Hell yeah.
Nah, if you expecting any different results, you crazy. You gotta know that if you decide to participate in that and stay in that, that's the way it's gonna stay.
It ain't even being crazy, bro. Sometimes, bro, it could come with respect too. You know what I'm saying? It could come with respect. I mean, it should, but you know, like,
but it don't always.
When it's going down, it's going down.
And that's our fault in a sense. That's our fault in a sense because I mean, are we demanding what we demanding, or we demanding it and then we not when we feel like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's fact over feeling. And the fact is, we got feelings too, and we deserve a break, and we deserve some mental space, and we deserve some time to go kick it with the fellas without the nagging. And I ain't talking about from women; I'm talking about from a friend,
man too.
Like, goddamn, hoes, leave me alone for a second. Let me clear my head. Let me go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, come on, I deserve it. You know what I'm saying? I deserve it. If I'm constantly pouring into you, you know what I'm saying? And I'm doing this for you and this and that, and all I'm asking for is some space. I ain't even asked for nothing in return. Put some space. That's it. They don't want to give us that though. Until we cussing them out. Now it's, oh my God, he's aggressive and all of that weird shit.
You ain't lied, Smoke. You ain't lied. You ain't lied not once. You ain't lied not once. That's why, like I say, I feel like that pocket is important because you got to take it for yourself because people ain't always gonna give it to you.
Yeah,
operate where we give and then we give and then we give it. Whether you know, it's like Smoke said, that's the way we've been set up because we had to be the man before we was allowed to be men. Whether it's like how you know, Cuz said, where you got a patriarch and you see how that person move and you honor them, so of course you're gonna move in the same way. You honor your patriarch, of course you're gonna follow in his steps. Why wouldn't you?
We gave up so much time.
That's a leader. So you gonna lead like a leader lead, like the best leader you saw.
Facts.
So either way, you're not gonna question a lot of things, and it don't hit you till it hits you.
Facts.
And that's why I want people to have that pocket for themselves. And the word selfish got such a bad connotation around it because people, when they selfish, it's overly so. But I do believe that there's a little just being self-based for that moment or whatever it is. Like Monk said, sometimes it's just like, give me space, dog. That's it. That's all I need. Just that 5. Just that 5.
So
many men I've had to advocate. Listen, tell your wife to tell your family when you go through the door, it's a 5-minute zone. Outside that initial run, hug, and hey, 5-minute zone. Just give me that 5-minute timeout when I get in the house to be able to sit down before you hit me with everything.
I don't even think that though, cuz. I can't say that though, cuz.
30 minutes before they get in the crib.
I can't say that, cuz, because if I'm coming through the door and wifey and the kids showing that love, I want that love.
No,
because at the time, sometimes, I don't even want to put the 5 minutes in there. If I'm coming through that door and they give me that love, I want that love. I don't need one chill because I'm gonna chill anyway.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying exclude the love. I said I want that love. Beside that,
okay,
because the love hit, and then as soon as they finish hugging you, now come the complaints. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
got
on the complaints part.
Like,
I love when my little boy runs through and catch me as soon as I walk through the door. That means everything. That means I'm home. You feel me?
What, Jay? What you talking about, Jay?
I feel what he's saying. He's saying like, and correct me if I'm wrong, it sounds like he's saying like, nah, I still want the love, but as soon as I get there, give me some time to decompress right quick, get myself together. You know what I'm saying? Because you asked what we do or what we bring to the Yocuzpodcast, and I didn't say one thing that I bring to the Yocuzpodcast. I'm the devil's advocate. All right, so I'm going to say something that don't nobody like. All right, so it's like, yeah, I love my kids to death. Sit your little ass down for a second though. Let me get through the door. Today was a real strong day. Like, let me get through the door. I ain't even got my thoughts together yet. My girlfriend, I love you to death, but hold on. Like, because
leave me alone.
The reason why we gotta say this is because what people be overlooking, since we on men's mental health.
There we go. What they overlooking, cuz?
Right? What people be missing is that like men go through a lot of stuff. We go through a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And coming through the door or coming through any threshold after we just experienced all that is compounding interest onto what we just experienced. So we need time to kind of take a deep breath. You know, we never know. You might have been at work. They might have gave you the toughest workload of the day and nobody helped you. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was being a jerk that you came in contact with. And your kids been acting up in school. And you fell and scraped your knee on the ground. And then you come home and your kids want to bombard you or your wife want to bombard you. Like, I get it. I'm not knocking the love. I need some love right now. But let me breathe when I get in this house. Relax. Let me go take my socks off or something right quick, and then we can talk. You know what I'm saying?
Can I get out this size 15 first?
Come on.
Can I step out of one of my size 15s first? Give me the hug.
Nah.
Give me the love, but hold on the I need and the complaint. It is our fault. It's absolutely our fault. It's absolutely our fault.
I'm gonna tell you why. No, I'm gonna tell you why. This is a question, right? When we do get off, we know we about to get that every day, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, like he said, that pocket of okay. So I guess this circles back around to that pocket of selfishness or whatever that.
Yes.
That's sitting in the car. You pull it up. You ain't gotta really go in right away. You can sit in that car and get your time.
That's why I said a lot of dudes sit in their car for 30 minutes.
We gotta take our time if they not trying to give it to us. You know what I'm saying? We got to take it.
That's all I'm saying.
That's why we tell little ass.
I mean, I ain't gonna hold y'all like it. When the kids be rough. I be on the same page. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that about my woman. She try to be getting nigga out of the way, but the kids be getting on my goddamn nerves. I
You see,
I say about my kids. I say about my wife. I love her. I live for her. I die for her. But sometimes, as soon as I come through the door, you hit me with the wet the bams, and it's like, come on, baby, come on, baby,
bro. As soon as I come home, you know what my daughter say to me? She say,
"Hey, babe, I know you don't want to, but like that be the joy that kill me. Hey, babe, I know you don't, but."
Man.
Can it just be hey, babe?
That was the space.
Can it just be hey,
Let's
babe?
do it right now. Right now is the time. Let's do. We going in right now. Now is our time,
and that's a fact. That's why it's necessary.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Even this, I know niggas who pod because that's the only way they get to time. They're not trying to make no money off it. They don't care who watching. They don't care about none of that. It's an opportunity for them to actually say the things they don't get to say every single day. And that's one space, that one pocket where folks leave them alone to do it.
Facts.
So that's what I'm saying. Whatever the selfishness is, even if it is hopping on with your folks and podding, take it. That's all I'm saying. Whatever that is, take it. For some people, it's fishing. For some people, it's boxing. For some people, it's literally like man said, sit in that car for a few extra minutes. Let your jam, don't get out that car till your jam finish. You know what I'm saying? To that set finish. Saying, you make your own little DJ set.
The old saying, don't take you don't supposed to take work home anyway, right?
You shouldn't. Absolutely. You shouldn't. Now I believe in that.
So I believe in that. Like I said, it's on. I guess it is really on us once again to
it
maintain.
Is at the end of the day, bro.
Be able to
closed mouth don't get
fed. It's like they still telling us. It's like no matter what, they still telling us to look past whatever the hell is going on. So.
Yeah. But it's always
it's like we back to the same.
And that's the fact, bro. That's the fact. It's gonna be like that till we make it like not like that. That's the thing about it. Like any change you want, if we've already institutionalized and been perfectly raised, and then we've raised others in some cases to be that same way, the die is already cast. The trend is already set. You can't reverse no trend until you get enough people to go counter trend. So until enough men start being vocal about needing that space, it's not going to change, and we got to take it. Now, some of us, we luck out. We get that woman who already comes into the game understanding you need that space to be good for you so you could be great for everybody else. Not everybody got that, though.
Right.
Facts. And the only way it's going to change is through us because we hard on each other.
And that's why that's a fact.
And that be the issue. Oh, he all right. Man, come on, let's get it.
That's a fact. You
good, bro.
Right.
You good, bro. You good? Oh, nah, I ain't good.
I ain't
but
good.
You ain't listening. You like, man, you good? You see what I'm saying?
We need that good. We need that good meal. We need that good brain. And then we need that good time after that. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it. I ain't gonna hold you like, man. Hey, let me get that. Let me get that. You know what I'm saying?
That'll get you good.
On a consistent basis.
Yeah.
On a consistent
Randy, you might mute it. You might mute it, cuz.
Now, some mess it up for us.
Can't hear you.
Like muted. Y'all can't hear me at all.
No, we can hear you.
I don't hear
we can't hear cuz.
Can't hear you, cuz.
Yeah, but that's the issue. It's the communication between us to let it be known it's okay to have your popular selfness. It's okay to be like, man, look, man, I just need to chill. I need to decompress because when we hear selfish, we be like, oh, it got a so bad name, and like, oh man, nah.
You hear me?
Time to yourself.
Man, you coming through, cuz.
You need a time to yourself. You need to lay back because you've been outside in Southeast all day with a whole bunch of craziness going on. You almost killed 3 people. You know what I'm saying? You almost snapped about 5 times. But now you come home, you got all this issues going on, work crazy. You see what I'm saying? You gotta go in a pod and act like everything's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like these things that would be really what's going on. You see what I'm saying?
And that's why I don't act like that's why I don't act like everything's cool on my pod.
A lot of times, brothers be staying busy because that's their safe place. That's just what they need, their therapy to stay busy. But it ain't really helping them because they tired, they ain't got no sleep. You see what I'm saying? Yep. For real, you got sleep deprivation going on, right? ain't been drinking the water, you dehydrated, you're running around. You see what I'm saying?
That's how you end up with the mysterious injuries, man.
Man, come on, bro.
Yeah.
You don't play no sport, and all of a sudden you done tore an ACL.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
You playing any sport, you tore an ACL. Yeah, because you burnt yourself out. You grinding, you get into the bag, you living in your purpose, you moving. You know what I'm saying? But you burnt out.
Are we communicating that though?
Listen, I've learned to.
Absolutely.
I've learned to. This is why I'm a big advocate for that.
But how though? Like, are we sending that? Are we sending that text? Hey, babe, look, man, rough day. I just want a little head when I get home. You know what I'm saying? Like, are we really? Because listen to it. Are we really getting off and actually thinking? We're not thinking. We moving too fast. Let's just slow down for a second and say, all right, I deal with this woman every day, right? You know what I'm saying? Maybe, let me see how this works if I just try this a little different right quick. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and stop and get her something to eat. Woo, 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 bing, 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 blah, blah, blah. Sometimes you got to play into that role of saying, you know what? I got to take it this way. We can take it, but it got to be certain ways. You got to know how to maneuver and get through it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't,
before you groove.
Hey, they got something going online that's Bible right now. Maybe this is telling us something. Have that food. So as soon as you walk in the house, they get to talking. You stuff that shit right in their mouth. They gonna shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Have something to stuff in that motherfucker.
No, for real. I mean,
no. This our time. This our space, right? This is our space, right? Talk about it.
I'm laughing at how you
It ain't not getting some roses. It ain't not getting the meal. Asking a question.
None to it.
What we talking about?
We're keeping it 100. You know how many times I done been on the bus with the dozen of roses going on, nigga? What the fuck? That shit ain't
nothing to it.
I ain't about to sit up there. Ain't nothing wrong.
But why I've been at work all day. Why you ain't bring me nothing to my job? Why you ain't bring me nothing? Why you ain't bring me nothing to my job? I've been at work all day. I gotta bring you roses home too. Why you ain't come to my job with me something with me on?
Cash at me lunch money. You know you ain't made me nothing. Cash at me some lunch money.
For the same reason we got steal our space. For the same reason we got steal our space. That's what, man.
The same reason we got to steal our space.
Don't nobody have no real concern with how we doing. You know what I'm saying? Like not like that.
They don't care.
This is what I'm saying. So this is what I'm saying, y'all. Because even about what we not asking for, right? Because truth be told, most men not asking for it. Like brother said, we just had a blow up moment because we got pushed past the limit. I heard a song. I want to heard a bar in a song. I can't remember the name of the song, but the rapper named Mick Jenkins. He said, most niggas don't know that they hurting. How they gonna know they need healing? You know what I'm saying? Because we done already bought into the archetype. We done already bought into it, hook, line, and sinker. So if you've done it this long, you've provided, you've helped other people, not even just the people under your roof. Like Jake, like me, is also a youth mentor. You know what I'm saying? So you helping other people, kids. People that ain't got nothing to do with you.
Man.
You doing all this and you see the benefits of it. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? We see that we able to keep the lights on. We see that we helping this person grow. We see that we keeping this person happy and all that. You're not really going to sit down and question it until either somebody gives you the question to ask or until you crash. And then you wonder, well, damn, if I'm doing everything right, why I crashed? So that's why I feel like part of my job is to give the question to other brothers who might not have questioned it yet.
And that's crazy, man.
Whatever they do with the question is on them, but it's my responsibility as somebody who, one, had the question passed to him, and also who crashed, not understanding I need to ask myself these questions.
Yeah.
It's my duty to just go ahead and throw it out there and see what everybody do with it.
No, that's real. That's real. That's real. Man. Smoke said, don't bring, your work home. But honestly, just to play this role again, honestly, man, it's like dealing with a whole rack of different personalities at one time in extreme hot and cold situations. It's like you're guaranteed to take home that energy. You guaranteed. I don't care what kind of decompression you do once you get home. That energy gonna be on you. It's gonna be on you. You know what I'm saying? Other people's energy from, other people's situations that you took on to help make them better. You know what I'm saying? You're not really focused on what it's doing to you until it's doing something to you. You know what I'm saying? Or until you had that blow up moment, or until somebody say, hey man, you don't look like yourself, man. What's going on? And then you got to face it, but it's a lot of situations where we don't think that we take home the pressure from work or the energy from work, and we absolutely do.
Yes.
Take it home and go take it out on somebody or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
no. What I'm saying, they put us in a box. No, I ain't saying what I said was the saying that they tend to say we not supposed to take it home. Meaning, once again, they putting us in the box saying, trying to control how we deal with it, how we able to express ourselves. That's all I'm saying. You got a lot of sayings out here. You know what I'm saying? That have so no, I'm not saying that we supposed to do that. I'm saying that it's like learn behavior.
No, he agreeing with you, Smoke.
I know you wasn't saying that. I know you wasn't saying that. I was just using that as a reference point. Like they definitely use that. Like, don't take your work home. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you. I know you was agreeing with me. I was just using that as a reference point. Like
no, nigga, you're right. It's legit.
Because we as men, we take on shit because we be concerned. We be concerned about shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we dive into what we doing, we be concerned about it. So
I'm carrying my work home. Fuck that.
Did they tell us what though, Jake?
Fuck. Yep.
Ain't no everybody out on the job.
Shout out to Philly. Shout out to Philly. Philly in the comments, real heavy. Hype. What up, Hype? Appreciate y'all, man. Tuning in, man. Love y'all, man.
We'll
see y'all soon. Be there up there soon.
Appreciate
y'all. Be up there soon. DC, the Philly connection, y'all already know.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed.
Appreciate y'all.
Next question.
Yes, indeed. I want to read one of the comments from my sister, former podcast host, Just Being Mimi. She said, if we being honest, women become too dependent on the man they with, yet the man don't ask for the women to reciprocate.
Facts.
Once again, like how Smokey said, whose fault is it? Zara.
Wait, all right, so to the woman that said that, shout out to
we
you.
We assume, right? We assume. Go ahead, get to it.
No, go ahead.
You got the mic. You want to say something, Smoke?
For saying that. I feel like sometimes, fact over feeling. The fact is, sometimes we shouldn't have to say a damn thing. We shouldn't have to communicate that to y'all. If we don't communicate to you that we're going to pay that bill. You ain't got to check on that. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't got to check on that, like I ain't trying to hit nothing. It's cool about, y'all ain't communicating, but we shouldn't have to. We shouldn't have to. The red carpet should be laid out. And I'm talking about the ones that's really doing the job now. I ain't talking about the lazy ones that don't deserve it. We're not talking about none of them.
Bring them into our discussion.
You're not talking about the others.
We're not talking about them.
Talking about good men going to our room, every day.
Can't sit with us.
Certified.
I respect her without knowing her for that comment. But Miss Young Lady, listen, we should not have to say a word. And I understand that y'all might feel the same way. And guess what? I respect it. But we does that. We still get up and go get that job done and pay them bills without you saying a word, boo-boo. What you talking about? Yeah. We still do that.
Hey, they don't ask how much that bill is, though. They definitely don't ask how much that bill is.
It just goes back into the perspective of man. You see what I'm saying? Like we not considered. Like we consider to always be good. We consider to always be okay. We consider to always be not to have feelings. We consider to have over embellished bravado. You see what I'm saying? And these things that happens, that our women feel as though like, hey, they good. You see what I'm saying? Because and it be on us too, because we put that shell on and we put that because of what we grew up in and what we do. We got this mask on and we got another mask over top of that mask and a mask on top of that mask. And then when they try to take one off, we like, we got situations with other females we done dealt with. We don't got trust issues. We don't really believe. All right, you know what I'm saying? So they still taking masks off, but it's another mask under. You see what I'm saying? They trying to see your face.
That's just like Batman. You thought you pulled the cowl off so you know who he is,
But
now he got another one under there because he knew he was gonna do that.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be a lot of and it's like what Smoke said, you shouldn't have to, but at the same time, we to put up all these goddamn walls.
Yeah, I mean, what I guess they gotta do, they gotta do with everybody being different.
We don't even know that we got up.
Smoke. That's
you know
what
it is.
It
gotta do with shit's been different. Because I ain't gonna hold y'all, you know. I think from what I see, you know what I'm saying, we all got some, you know, some good women, right? I'm gonna say that live and direct. I know I got me one, you know what I'm saying? So the things that I'm speaking on, I have went through that. Am I going through that now? Hell nah. I be communicating like a motherfucker. I mean, sometimes when you tend to go through life and you know, you coming to these people and you know, the same thing not reciprocated, and it's on you if you stay there and go through that. You get what I'm saying? Now when you do find that your homie or whatever you can do that with, you know, it shouldn't be hard to say that. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes maybe it's not that we not communicating what we need. Maybe it's that when we do get what we need, maybe it's not we not communicating the appreciation of you know, it's not the same, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we don't know how to really show the appreciation, you know what I'm saying? And that could be a potential problem. So, you know, I've been learning to do it a little different.
Hey, how do you show the appreciation though?
Easy. All the small little things. I don't care what you do. I don't care what it is. Man, you was like that when you did that, shorty. I don't care if she did just a little, the same Bama move she do every day. Yeah, boo. All that you got to get into it. Listen, when you're on that phone, I'm gonna tell you something. When you're on that phone and you know she looking at you on that phone and she talking to you just to get on your nerves on that phone, guess what? Still get on that phone. Key in though. So you can answer that question. You want to listen to me? Yes, I was. You just said woo, 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 woo. Go ahead, get back to you. You got to know how to maneuver through this shit so your communication still be on point. Because it's gonna be times when you want to get up in that bed and she ain't really paying no attention. You gonna do something. You gonna maneuver. You gonna maneuver in.
You gonna maneuver
in. I am. I'm gonna maneuver. I know you gonna maneuver too.
You know
you're gonna fall in line.
Facts.
You already know.
You already
know.
Absolutely.
Facts.
Oh man, that's good. That's good shit. That's good shit.
Can we get past the third question though?
Yeah. I was about to go on to the next thing. I got the clips loaded. It loaded to fire.
All right, good.
I got them loaded to fire. All right. So let's see. Wait a minute now. Where'd they go? Where did they go? Oh, hold on. You didn't even know the joints.
Shout out to the Life Be Life and podcast, y'all, man, for this therapy session right here.
Hey, man, listen, lifers, if y'all not already subscribed to Yocuzpodcast, as you can see how they giving it up, go ahead and subscribe now, man. What else we doing?
What else we doing? So tap in, man.
Tap all the way in.
Tap all the way in, you heard?
All the way in.
What else we doing? All right. Where we go? Where we at? They showing me everything but what I need to say. Hold on 1 second while I bring them joints up. They was here and now they not, which is wild. So I guess I'll talk our way through it in the meantime, between time, while I actually find a clip. So Joel Santana was recently on a podcast, right?
I seen that.
One of the things he did was apologize for the promotion of drug use. And I wanted to ask y'all guys, we all of a certain age, I know my man said, he younger. he's bridging the age gap. But Rap has long had an issue with pushing things that's not necessarily positive. So when you hear a rapper who's no longer in a prime, who basically ain't no longer even rapping for real, come back and say that they apologize for pushing substance abuse and things like that, do y'all feel like rap to a degree owes us or our youth an apology?
I don't even think that's true. I think he's still doing it.
I ain't even gonna hold you.
Everybody can make it look good on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but a conversation. You know what I'm saying, Joe? This 2025 about to be 26. I don't think that shit real. But guess what? It gonna sound good. You feel me? So
it don't even sound good though.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't think hip hop or music owes us an apology because it'd be an agenda behind stuff. But I do appreciate when the artist who was pushing the agenda comes into consciousness and understanding of what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? I can respect when a person, because in all actuality, I don't know what's going on with Juelz Santana. I don't know if he really is healthy or if he faking it for the TV. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really just sit here and say what it is or what it ain't. But just by hearing that, I can respect somebody acknowledging it. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to just having been one of those people that was pushing the narrative or pushing drugs and alcohol abuse or whatever on the youth. If they don't acknowledge it, then it's like they meant it in my kind of logic. So the fact that you saying, as Juelz Santana, that you saying, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I apologize, bro. I know what I was pushing on the culture. I know what I was pushing on our people. I apologize. I'm sorry. I can respect that more than just, you know what I'm saying, not saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? At least you're acknowledging that shit, man. At least you ain't oblivious and naive and thinking you faking somebody out, because nigga, we ain't stupid.
You showing it.
We got a choice to make out here, man. Got a choice to make. And when you talk about music, everybody that signed up contracts heard music before, know about the industry, got friends in it. They know how it go. So you chose to do that. You're not pushing that like that. It's a machine that you had to sign on to that you knew was going to push what you was going to say. When you got there and tried to say it different, they told you, we're not taking you unless you say this. So we have a choice to make. Right. So when they come in and there, you apologizing for making the choice. Nah, nigga, stand on it.
Right,
I ain't trying to hear none of that shit because at the same time, it ain't your fault neither, because parents can censor whatever the hell they want to when it comes to their own kids. You get what I'm saying? So Juelz Santana shouldn't be raising your kids from the internet. He can go in there and say whatever he wants. You do not have to go with that. See, what they do is they put that out there to try to push a narrative to gain what? A conversation. That's all. We talking about it right now. You get what I'm saying? That's all it is. So if you think about it, it's doing what it was supposed to do. That's all. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It needed to get into the universe, needed to get people talking, gain some traction, gain some traffic. Same thing we trying to do. You know what I'm saying? We get on hand, we talking amongst ourselves, we saying, if that's how he felt when he gave his honest opinion, then the man being honest, and I respect him for giving that. But don't apologize for none of that. Same thing I said about Trayon White when he said what he said down here in DC about the Rothschilds and all that. And then you pop it and you apologize. Then you got caught grabbing. You a sucker. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Then you apologize. Like, I ain't with none of that. Stand on what you stand on. You cannot come out here and preach this stuff and then come back and say, oh, I'm sorry. Man, come on, Slim. You know what I mean? Def, you the influence or this, and that. When you could have said no. That's all I'm saying. You could have said no, homeboy. You ain't had to influence nobody. You had to say nothing. You could have did gospel. You could have did any type of music. You knew that machine was going to push that BS. You knew that, and you signed on to it. Now you're not getting the same dough. You is looking a little, you know, it ain't the same no more. So now you don't know what to do. Then now they either kissing ass or they becoming a distraction by BS like that, man. Real talk. We supposed to be raising our own kids, not these entertainers, not the internet, not the streets, not nothing. We are. You know what I'm saying? So to all the kids out there and the parents, Man, go raise your own kids. Get them off the internet. They shouldn't even know what you were talking about. Go do some homework.
No.
Man.
And that's a parenting problem right there. Like Cuz said, that's a parenting problem. Of course, they're gonna make music. Of course, artists get paid more money. We're making negative music. Of course, we already know it. They know it more than we know it. That that you're not gonna get paid for saying anything positive. This is why all the positive music went away in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? The early 90s, early 80s. This is why you don't get none of that music no more, because it don't sell. Why it don't sell? Because the industry don't want it to sell.
Fact.
This is what they want. But at the same time, you say it influence the kids, no, the children. No. It's your responsibility to teach your children. Mm-hmm. It's your responsibility to teach your children what they need. Another issue that be happening, like kids be coming home, oh man, but the teacher ain't teaching. No, you ain't teaching. Oh man, he having problem math. He need no, you ain't teaching the math. You see what I'm saying? We got an issue with trying to send them to school and send them to these different places and try to get them to educate them. And this is why we got the problem we got now.
You can't teach what you don't know. You can't teach what you don't know. This is why they sending them off anyway. You cannot teach what you don't know. They parents can't add, read, or write. That's why it is the way it is. You can't teach what you don't know.
Well, they asked me to figure it out, because guess what?
It ain't no, they don't. See, all right, so this is where the disconnect coming in. Shout out to the BTG Podcastt. I remember Unc say, all right, look, Unc said they give out expired food down at the food banks, right? So, all right, so us as men, now we know that. Are we going down there to the food banks and say, hey man, look here, let me speak to I need to speak to the person on the receiving end, because I need to know where it's coming from and I need to know where it's going. Are we grouping up? Are we getting offline, grouping up, and going to do that? Because we can fix that problem too. All we got to do is go down there and figure out who doing what. You know what I'm saying? Get a name, get see who doing what. That's how you run your community. Because they gonna call somebody, and it's somebody's job to do that. To go, we can audit everybody. We can audit every business in the neighborhood. We can audit it. Go down there and say, what y'all doing? This is expired here. Where's this coming from? You write up enough paperwork on them to make sure that they get it coming in like it's supposed to, because once again, they feed in the women and the kids in the community. So us as men, and we protecting the community, we got to go down and say, hey, what y'all trying to poison us? What's going on here? And until we do that, that's what's going to happen. So I challenge anybody, if they got spy food down Philly, I'm willing to come down there in Philly and go down there with the good men and see why they passing out that spy food.
You hear me?
What I'm saying? Real talks, man. Because I'm the type that's gonna speak up. I've seen that before, and I said something about it. You know what I'm saying? Real talks, man. That's all we got to do, man. We got to step up and we got to gain control. We ain't got to wait on no politicians. We ain't got to wait on nobody, man. We got to hit the streets, do the footwork, go talk to who we talk to. Those that adopt to it, they do. Those that don't, they don't. At least we fixing one, and two or three. We can't get all 10 at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But if it's 20 of us,
but guess what? Guess what though? If the food bank been doing that for 15 days, they're gonna stay doing it for the rest of their life until they get caught. It became a habit. Throw that shit over there. That's the wrong.
They is caught. Once you looked at the can and the day was wrong, they was caught. We ain't do nothing about it.
You ain't caught till you tell them they caught. You know what I'm saying? If we all playing poker, we playing spades, whatever it is, and I cheat, and I leave with the bread, and don't nobody come back for that bread, it don't matter that you know I cheated, that you figured out I cheated. I ain't caught. I ain't caught, and I'm gonna go other places and play and cheat.
Yeah.
Only way I'm caught is when you come back to me like, "Hey, player,
say something.
I need that bread."
Gotta stay on the bus. I see something, say something.
No, let me just have. I just need to have a conversation.
That's when I'm caught. You caught somebody caught when you address them and you let them know, "Hey, the jig is up. You're not finna do that no more."
10 minutes.
Do that no more. That's what it take. That's what it take.
So that's true. That's true. All right. So speaking of him, because he was on a run, and this man opened his mouth. Let's see if I can get the audio to play now. Let's see if I get
that just financial wealth and literacy and all that shit early, because by the time they get to 9th grade, they should be just learning how to start businesses and how to. But they don't really need to know how to read.
Wait, stop.
I ain't gonna say that. I say that respectfully. I'm not saying that in a way to be literate, because you're not supposed to be illiterate, but you can.
What's more important, reading or math?
Math.
Told you.
Math. I think you could listen to a book on YouTube. You can still obtain the information. You don't have to know how to read. That's not reading and understanding. I believe common sense is better than everything. I'm a common sense nigga. I'd rather have 0 book smarts and common sense, be able to read the room, be able to read life, be able to read people. I try to understand people, understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, nowadays, you can listen to a book. I just listen to the 48 Laws of Power.
Man, pack this nigga ass up.
Did it trigger Jake? Where's no first, Jake? Did it trigger Jake?
You could have stood on that. You could have stood on that. He's supposed to stood on that. So I'm going to tell you why. He's supposed to stood on that because he explained himself. He said, I ain't saying it to be illiterate. He said, I ain't saying they hyped it up. They hyped it up. I ain't saying it to be literate. I ain't saying that they ain't got to do this. What I'm saying is he explained himself very well, and he should have stood on it.
I understand how he's saying what he's saying and why he's saying it. I understand how he's saying it and why he's saying it. But my nigga,
he should have never said
you all right, even if you said what you said and your explanation makes sense, do you realize you promoting laziness, my nigga? You promoting literary laziness. No.
He didn't promote laziness on purpose. He did not promote laziness. What he promoted was parents. Let's get back to the parents. They should be teaching these kids about business at that age. They should. They should, but the schools are not. The schools are not. You can go online now and learn about the business. All I'm saying is the man should have stood on what he should have stood on it and not apologize at all. We're talking about that right now as men. We got to be able to go speak our mind and not have to apologize for speaking how we feel about it, man. They hyped it up. All they did was hype it up. That's what brought the attention on. The man said clearly, I'm not saying this for them to be literate or nothing. He said it.
And then after that, he said some lazy shit like you could listen to a book. Come on, man. Come on, man. What are you talking about? Come on, man. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? After that, he said you can listen to a book. That is promoting literary laziness, my nigga. Go study, my nigga. Go find the shit for real, my nigga. Don't sit there and just say the only thing that's important is math. Like the only thing you're gonna be doing is counting numbers your whole life. That's dumb as shit. How you gonna pass any knowledge to your children? If you only know math, learn better, brother. Go listen to a book. It's dumb as shit. How you gonna write if you listening to books?
Bro, say,
how you gonna learn cursive if you listening to books?
Okay, that's what I was about to bring up.
How you gonna learn cursive writing if you listen to a book?
You gonna teach somebody business and they can't?
That don't make no sense.
Listen, man. Time out.
You gotta know how to separate the two.
One mic. We stepping on.
You gotta know how to separate. You gotta know how to separate the two. You got autistic kids that have to do the audiobook stuff. You have current kids that learn way better visually, hearing things. That's all I'm saying. You gotta know how to separate the two. You got some kids who are going to take on certain things.
It don't matter what learning styles is different. Learning styles. Learning styles.
I'm a historian, right? Listen, I'm a historian, right?
I'm not talking about learning.
I don't care. One at a time. I'm a historian, right?
Go ahead.
I'm a historian, right? And I love history, and I pound history because if you don't know where you've been, you ain't gonna know where you're going, right? Listen, it's people died for reading, bro. It's trying to learn how to read. Our people died for trying to learn how to read, bro.
That part.
Ain't none of that should ever come out your mouth, bro. Read everything, learn everything, be literate, everything, math. The arithmetic, everything, bro. Because
all this shit that they told these kids to read, we done read all this shit. We done learned to read all this shit, and it's all false.
We can
This
listen
shit
to
that
a
they
bunch of
taught in the
false
schools
shit
and they
too.
learned to read it is false information. If
We
they
can
was
listen
at
to false
home,
shit.
really researching, getting the right shit, then they
We
would
can listen
know.
to false
All
shit.
them books that they talking about that they passing around to these kids is false information,
So don't read.
It's
Hold
false.
on, Izzy, hold on 1 second. Smoke. We read all that and it was false information, right? We read all that and it was false information, right?
Facts.
So how is Noah Math going to help us figure out what's true if we can't read the new information, what's actually true? How are we going to research without knowing how to read?
Well, first you got to learn that these words are spells. Let's start there. So here we go. We back to the regularly scheduled program. Okay, they want to talk about words. All right, these words were created by who? These words, these books, these Bibles, all this stuff they telling us to read, they got us going back to these same books, living with this same learned behavior, man. But you can go online right now and find out so much truth. That's all I'm saying. What they tried to do was control on the internet. What they did. Listen. If you're looking at the words, say you're looking at the words. Listen, an audio book. Say an audio book is coming out. You're hearing the words, so you're learning. You're visually learning how to read.
Nah, fuck
Did you say you're visually learning how to read? Hey, Smoke A.
No.
Hey, Smoke A.
No.
Hey, Smoke A. Hey, Smokey, did you say you visually learning how to read?
Listen.
By
put on some headphones. You put on some headphones. You look at the screen. You're hearing at the same time you're seeing. Understand what I'm saying? Understand what I'm saying? It's just like sitting in the classroom when you're listening to someone up front, but you have on earphones. No, you don't know the words that they get until you hear what has been said over and over again, and you practice. That's like a parent repeating the word to the kid over and over again until they get it. Teach them how to spell their name right there in their face over and over until they get it. So what I'm saying is when you talk about the audio book, it is not just looking up there, it is a voice.
Like reading.
Bruh, that's for blind people.
Listen. What I'm saying is they're still learning. They're still learning how to read from an audio book and learn it. What I'm saying is they didn't learn that shit in the classroom.
It's still going back to reading.
Listen, all he said was, all he did was explain. All he did was explain a different way of reading too. He said the audio. All he did was explain a different way of reading. Whether they go back to reading or not, all he was doing was explaining a different way. Hey, they can do it this way now. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, go the problem with that, right?
What's the problem?
Audio book. It's subject to however that person says whatever they say.
Come
tell
on
them about false information, they can
be lying to you.
False information.
All right, now. So now you research.
On top of
how you gonna research if you can't read
words? Hold on. Hold on, because I'm gonna go with what he put. I'm gonna go with the picture that he painted. You got your earphones on. You listening. You got the words in front of you. So then you will understand the words as they're being heard. That's what you said. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Right.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Smoke. All right, cool. Yeah. Well, when they say the words wrong, right? When somebody who is illiterate reads R-E-A-D and says read and don't know that there's read and read, then you only know that word as read. You've learned read from this person who is also illiterate. So now you too are illiterate. You have learned illiteracy from listening and looking.
So we're saying the same thing then. So we're saying the same thing.
Because when you get the power to read, when you get the power to read,
so we're saying the same thing. So we're saying the same thing. What they already teaching themselves, you're saying it's false. You're saying it didn't teach themselves to live. So you just keep going.
You're not saying the same thing, because if you read something that reading with your eyes can teach you is phonetic spelling.
Which is not a spell. Which is not. Are you saying which is not a spell?
Phonetic spelling. Once you understand basic sounds, right? Even if you try to read it and you try to read how you think it sounds, that's what phonetic spelling is for. I don't know how to say this word. How does it look like it sounds? How does it look like it sounds? That's what phonetic.
All I know is, man, my son. I'm speaking from experience. I'm speaking from experience. I'm speaking from experience. I'm speaking from experience. I'm speaking from my own. I'm speaking from experience. I'm speaking from experience. Simple and plain. Like everybody speaking from experience, I'm speaking from experience. Meaning, I've raised my own child who couldn't do this, couldn't do that. He learns differently online. And I've came with a bunch of other kids who now have mastered reading by not looking in a goddamn book. I'm speaking from experience. That's all I'm saying. We got to level out the balance here. And it is balance when these kids go online and they learn way better than they ever did in the goddamn classroom. I'm not saying that they can't read, shouldn't learn how to read. See, I ain't going to let it get hyped up like they did Joel Santana.
That's what the difference is. That man said kids don't need to learn how to read. That's the whole thing about this. You just explained learning how to read a different way. What you explained was learning how to read a different way. Different learning styles, which we all can agree with. Different learning styles. He didn't preach a different learning style. He said kids don't know how to read. They need to know math.
So I heard him say that too. So what you said, I'm just not skipping over nothing because I'm going on what he said before that as well. We can get to the rest of the conversation. But what I'm saying is he also said, I'm not telling him to be illiterate or nothing. Right then and there. Let's look at that. Let's start there. If someone's saying, man, I ain't telling you to be illiterate, he basically saying, hey, look, I'm telling you, I know I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm not telling you to be dumb. I'm not telling you to be stupid. I'm basically saying do it your way. But I mean this by what I said. Sometimes you got to stay away from the heightness of the situation and say, damn, nah, he's not telling me to be stupid. He just saying it from a different point of view. Now, if his point of view sound crazy or whatever, all right, that's fine. Don't mean I got to take it. It don't mean I got to take it. And he explained it early on. Now, he got you some other shit that sounded crazy. But I ain't paying no attention to that. I'm going back to the shit that made sense. What do I keep mind-boggling myself on the shit that sound crazy for? That is a distraction already in a sense. Sometimes they say it ain't about the message, it's about the messenger, right? So in some of his messages, he sounded a little crazy. Well, I ain't on the part that he sounded crazy because I'm smart enough to pay attention to the shit that made sense. That's all I'm saying. And I'm going to stand on that, and he should have stood on it. No matter what you go on these platforms and say.
You shooting that man bail. Shooting that man bail. It's called he talked himself into a corner. That's what he did.
That's true. They can do that too. They can do that too. If that's the case, he should be quiet then. He should be quiet then.
And that's why I said he shouldn't have said nothing from jump. He wasn't qualified. He didn't understand it, and he shouldn't have said nothing from jump. You speaking from a point, like you said, of personal experience. You speaking from a point of intelligence. You speaking from a point of learned experience. What you saw, what you put into applications, and what came out of that. This man who has lived his entire life now at this point in time is trying to tell people, hey, you kids don't really need to learn how to read. They need math. Why does he feel that way? Because how poor business failed him, how poorly he did on the business side. Really, so for him, he's reflecting on how much more important business would have helped him in his situation, when in reality is both things. You need to be able to read and you need to be able to count your money. Neither one is more important.
Absolutely.
He could have easily just said,
y'all talking about a person that obviously didn't know how to read. Right? I ain't listening enough. Hey, okay, made a good little point and I'm gone. Obviously, you in that situation because your ass don't know how to read. Meaning, Mr. Jewel,
yes,
you gotta listen, man. You gotta read between the lines, man, and pay attention to what they're not saying. Now, you get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's why he was explaining himself.
Yes.
He was explaining himself. He was explaining himself. I think he was explaining himself and what he went through and how he didn't know how to.
Absolutely.
I agree with you 1,000%.
That's what makes you the problem. That's what makes you
notice. I'm glad you caught that. I'm glad you caught that.
Put it on, and that's why we should pay it no attention. That's all I'm saying. When they do that, why are we feeding into the bullshit?
And that's the truth of the matter.
You know what I'm saying? He got it. He won at the end of the day.
The only reason I brought the topic is because somebody requested that I bring it to this episode because they wanted to see us play it out. That's all. That's all. I was just honoring my listeners.
We're a podcast.
I'm saying in general, not you.
But John, I get what you're saying. He should have never got the spotlight.
That's all that they were trying to do.
And I agree with you 1,000%.
And that shit
I'd have cut that shit off on my podcast right then and there. All right, Joel. I'd have been like Tony Allen. we got Rashawn McCants.
Hey, can't y'all see I ain't feeding to that shit? That shit's phony. That shit phony. Got tuned into the Life Be Lifing Yocuzpodcast, man. We lit. We lit. All that other shit, we lit.
That's a fact, man. Listen,
yeah,
we about to wrap this up. We about to wrap this up. So first and foremost, again, I know we on your platform, but for my folks who came over here to follow and participate, please let them know where they can find y'all. You know, when y'all episodes typically air and all that good stuff. Promote yourselves first and foremost, please.
Always, man. Listen, y'all can find Yocuzpodcast 6 days a week. Y'all can find Roundtable Saturdays every other Saturday. Man, we lit every day, all day. Don't stop.
7 days a week. Let's get it.
You hear me?
Yeah, pretty much. Niggas ain't got nothing else to say. We work every day, my nigga.
Every day.
You want to do it? I mean, niggas be tired
every day.
Listen,
every single day.
We argue like this all the time. We had the most fun. Smoke always sleep. Izzy work real early. Cuz always got something to do. And they can't never catch up with One Take Jake. This shit is a hell of a dynamic we got going on here. You understand me? I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Love for real. Hey, look. And that's true, Jay. I like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what we all got going on.
Absolutely, man. Make sure y'all tapping the Mind Over Matter, man. Make sure y'all hit the websites, man. We got Mind Over Matter. We got sweatsuits out. They got the new female bell bottom. We got the male bell bottom joint just jump out. We got the sweatsuits just jump out. Get your Yocuzpodcast merch. We got shirts, bump. We got the corner pockets. We got the main shirts. Man, make sure you tap in and get some merch. Good merch. You see what I'm saying? We got the new shirts coming. We got the One Take Jake shirts coming. We got the
smoky shirts coming.
We got smoke shirts coming where all the music production on there. You know what I'm saying?
About to drop.
Man. You know what I'm saying? Double Minded Productions, man. We got you, man. We pushing. So please tap in, man. We got big clothes, man. Coming. So, man, please tap in the clothes, man, because you know that's one of our main things that we do, man. We push clothes, push fashion, and we do. And I also do clothing, business logos. So, man, if you need some business logos for your shirts, hats, anything, man, we got you. We pushing. So, tap in for sure.
Tap in.
Man, smoking the signs at STS, man. I'm a jack of all trades, man, and I believe all of us put together, man, can kind of like get y'all out the way with whatever you need, man. Whether it's clothes, music, audio, engineering, podcasting, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Life to Be Life and Podcast, you know what I'm saying, having us on. Shout out to Philly once again, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, yeah, man, that's my little brother, man. I got a round table. Hey, look, we got a round table episode that we about to drop, and y'all gonna see why me and One Take Jake dynamic is like that, man. Y'all gonna tune into it, man, and understand where we already come from, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad we had a chance to explain ourselves, who we are, and had a chance to let y'all have you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I love these good men, and I love Philly, man. Thanks for having us. I can't wait to come up there and see y'all in person. So
yeah, man, we love her too. We looking forward to that. Hey, listen,
Smoking the Signs is everything. That's where y'all can find me. Google Smoking the Signs, Instagram, Smoking the Signs, everything, man.
Let's get it.
All right, bet. Hey, and of course, you know what I mean? I'm your favorite coach's favorite coach, your favorite fat freckle man, the big dog himself. Who? Y'all can find me every Thursday night, 9 p.m. on YouTube with the Life Be Life and Podcast, where I have guests exciting as these. And every now and then y'all catch me doing a solo, you know, trying to push some kind of point that I got off my chest. You know what I mean? But before we go, I said I wanted to do this just because I got some fine gentlemen on here with us, some upstanding kings. Let's go ahead and have a toast and close this out, man. Grab your cup, grab your drink, whatever it is we got nearby. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is you're sipping on.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, man, listen. You know, to prosperity, to success, to good times, to our own little pockets of joy and selfishness, and to, you know, continue growth, man. I appreciate y'all. I got nothing but love for y'all, nothing but respect. Salute.
Yes, indeed.
100. We lit.
We lit, y'all. I already know how I go, man.
Shout out to Philly, man.
Shout out to
Philly.
Man,
man. Hold on, man.
At the beginning of the year, man. We're gonna be up there at the beginning of the year, man. We can't wait to come back. The first time was a movie. We appreciate it, man. Shout out to BTG Podcast, man. Our brothers, You said,
yes, indeed. Shout out to Big Dad,
man. So, man, make sure y'all stay tuned, man. The BTG, man, because them guys be pushing, man. Them our brothers, man. So, man, we be in Philly, man. Coming real soon on the 17th, man. Hey, man, we got a lot of things we gonna be doing up there this time.
We lit, bitch.
Hey,
a lot of things we gonna be doing this time.
Hey, listen, before we leave, I want to say, man, honestly, shout out to Fat Dog, man, and Toxic Teddy, man. Shout out to the homeboys, man. We couldn't leave without saying shout out to the men, man. You know, shout out to the guys, everybody that rock with us, man. Shout out to the Yocuzpodcast. I love you guys.
Go
on. Shout out to Podcast Link Philly.
Oh yeah, definitely that.
Podcast Link Philly, you already know. Anybody and everybody who can make it. 6 to 10 o'clock. Extra Designs Event Studio, 6:30. Come through. We got some games, we got some jokes, we got fun, but we finna celebrate. Bring your all black. Get your ticket, come kick it with us. We finna have fun all night, man. That's really what it gets down to. Your favorite on Podcast Link Philly will be there with whoever your favorite is. We finna have some fun, man. I know y'all favorite is me, but y'all ain't got to tell everybody else. Sister.
There we go.
It's always love. Appreciate y'all, cuz.
Yes,
appreciate you, man, for sure.
Already. And we gone.